We're live and it's through radio on radio, no radio. And today's a special talk, no notes. I got a lot to get off my chest. I'm going to try to do it within timely manner. How about that? Let's see where we go with this. So today's topic is moving forward. I want to talk about today's topic because I realize that a lot of people, and I've suffered from this myself, have trouble moving forward. Where can we start? All right, let's start from here. In our lives, and I'm speaking a little bit to the older crowd now. I'm speaking to the older crowd today. In our lives, when we talk to people, give me a second. Sorry, I had to put my phone on mute. In our lives, as we get older and we talk to people, we have better moments in our life where we're up and we're down. And it seems to be that I've been talking to a lot of older generation now. A lot of them are stuck in a mindset of where they were before. Like, so they're stuck in the realm of thinking about their peak. I was young and sexy, or I was strong and buff, and whatever the case may be. They're stuck in that mindset of when they were at the highest point in their life, as they viewed it, right? I'm here today to tell you that it's time to move forward. We have to stop focusing on the past and start pay attention more to our future. A lot of people have this mentality like today's not going to come. Tomorrow's not going to come. Tomorrow is going to come if God allows it to come. So you can't think about right now and not plan for tomorrow. A lot of people are stuck right now. When I say a lot of people, I mean a lot of people think about their past and they let their past keep them trapped in a realm where they can escape from. We can't become slaves to our past. I myself had a terrible past, and I was speaking to my cousin about it yesterday. I was the most negative person in my family. The most negative person. I tried to kill myself. I tried to outdrink everybody. I used to drink and drive. It's almost nothing you could say that I haven't tried to do. I've robbed people. I've done a lot of outrageous, outlandish things. I couldn't let that past become who I am today. I couldn't let that past keep me from moving forward. I'm here to tell you that it's time to move forward. Now, we can approach this in several different ways. I just want to speak about the way that's the most generic so it can apply to as many people as possible. We have different peaks in our life where we're up and we're down. Some people is high school, some people is middle school, some people is college, some people is where when they get a job, they got their first job or their second job, but they rose through the ranks really fast and they had that great pushing forward mindset. You got to think about what made you go that hard when you were there. A lot of people, they come from a different, they have different areas in life where they strive at. So some people is if I'm not going to be told I'm not going to make it. So they try to prove everybody wrong and they make it to the top. Some people, they're trying to fight for their family, or they're trying to fight for a circumstance or a situation, or they had a big dream and then they got to their dream where they reached a certain amount of money they wanted to make, or they got to a point where they proved that person wrong and they just stopped. And they lost the hunger, they lost the drive, they lost the focus. It was gone. And then from there, it just went downhill. And then in every moment, they spent every moment in the future, they spent every moment in their current time trying to get back their past. That doesn't make any sense. Guys, we got to stop doing this. We got to stop trying to use our current time right now that we have on this earth to fight for our past. There's nothing for you in the past. Every word I just said is past. It's past. I can't get that back. I got to let it go. I got to only focus on what left I have to say and move forward. Do you understand what I'm saying? I've messed up 3 different words in what I'm trying to say right now. But that was in the past. I can only continue focusing on forward. And the only way I can focus on forward is by paying attention to my now. So today's talk is about moving forward. You got to let go of past attachments, past feelings, past emotions towards whatever is keeping you in the past and the mindset, because your mindset cannot control how you age, but it can compensate for it. It's basically saying that your brain itself is not going to stop the aging process, but how you feel about where you are in your life is determined on how you think. And the only difference between me, you, and somebody else is how we think and how we choose to live our life right now and for tomorrow. The past already happened. I was talking to somebody and they was telling me about, oh, I used to look beautiful when I was younger. I said, you still look beautiful now. Whose standards are you holding yourself to? Are you saying that your past self looks more young and beautiful than your current self? You're thinking about it differently. You have to think about it in a positive manner. You have to say, the young me, I look young and sexy, or young and beautiful. Now I look older, mature, and beautiful. I look classy. Attach another word to it. Stop trying to get back that look that you had before. It's not happening. Guys, we gain 10 pounds. I mean, we gain, what is it, a pound a year or something like that? We gain extra pounds every 10 years. It's like a total of it. It's like our body can no longer stay as lean as we want it to be because of age, and we have to fight that through exercising. But it's something that naturally occurs. Don't kill yourself trying to maintain a look or a figure if you're not willing to put the exercise in, if you're not willing to put the hard work towards it. It's not gonna happen. So all these fat burner random things you take and ladies, all these makeups and stuff, it's something that has to be consistent and persistent. You cannot live your life the way you choose to negatively in your past, and then in the future want to maintain that same look with the same amount of effort you put in the past. It's going to be more effort in the future if you're trying to maintain that current status, if you're trying to maintain that look, if you're trying to maintain that mindset, whatever you're trying to maintain, it has to be more work as you get older. We have to move forward. You can't focus on the past. Are we getting this, guys? You can't focus on the past. If the reflection of the past should be like, oh, I messed up. It should be used as correction. Like, I messed up when I had a chance to do whatever, yada yada. Correction, move on. Right? So I was telling somebody, right? And I can't say their name because it was an intimate talk. And the way it works is, if the problem is something is broken, right? If the problem is something is broken, but you have the tools to fix it, then the problem is not something is broken. The problem is you don't know how to fix it, or you don't know how to work on it, or you don't know how to put it together. That's the problem. So you can't think about it as being something it's not. You got to focus on who you are. Stop comparing yourself to other people. I know a lot of people in their 20s that say, oh, I should have this, or I should have that. A lot of people in their 30s, oh, I should have this, or I should have that. Why? Whose standards are you comparing yourself to? You got to stop looking at the status quo stuff, man. Certain things you're not supposed to have at a certain time frame. As the economy changes and the world evolves, you got to realize that time is going by. And as time goes by, you have to realize that things change. Standards change. What was okay back in the past is not going to be okay for the future, because you just can't do that. So, I'm stopping to read. Oh, okay. Thanks, Angie. Man, she made me smile. So what I'm just saying is, I'm just trying to reach out to you guys, because I just want to let you guys know that you got to stop letting your past prevent you from having a future. And then I want to talk to the people who aren't even thinking about the future. This is a side note. This has nothing to do with the topic. You got to stop. When I say you got to stop, I mean you don't have to, because it's your choice, obviously. But don't let your past prevent you from having a future. Now when I say like this is, you think there's nothing left to obtain. Don't put yourself in a position where there's nothing left to obtain. There's always something to obtain. There's always something to strive for. There's always a created purpose. Like once you let's say you want to, have a new exercise workout routine. That's a created purpose. You just created a purpose to go and be consistent with something else. So you just gotta be creative, guys. Like, figure out something different. I'm sorry today I didn't have any notes, because I wasn't coming at y'all with no orientation. So I didn't break down any words for y'all. And I did it a little bit differently today, because I'm tired of hearing people who are making themselves sad unnecessarily. We are put on this earth to love and care about one another. The world has become more about the individual than the community. And you cannot have a community without the individual. An individual can't grow without the community. So we need each other. We need to love each other and continue focusing forward on growth and raising our kids and you know, making the world a better place for the next generation. This generation that we're living in for, you know, it's fun while we're here. It's cool. You know, everybody turn up, have fun, whatever. But why are you turning up and having fun? Like in a negative manner. Like who told you that way was the best way to do it? That's the way that we're shown on TV. That's the way that we're shown by our peers. That's the way that we're shown, you know, from family and friends who aren't our peers. It's just through imitation. We have to start to think for ourselves and escape the status quo so that we can stop focusing on our past and stop feeling bad for ourselves and then focus on our future. Now, I'm going to tell you real quick. I used to live in the past. I used to have a great exercise routine. I used to work so hard. And I constantly exercise, work out. I just care more about definition and everything like that. So I would try to like make my body perfect. Then like maybe 3 years ago, I felt bad because I started like slacking off and doing different things, and I got a gut, and I was like, yo, I can't get my body back the way it was before, and I was going at it all wrong. I just thought that I could just do the same stuff I was doing before, and it wasn't like that. I got older. My body was saying, look, listen, your genetics is holding you down, but guess what? You need to do more. You need to do more. It wasn't until I started doing more that my body started to change again. And I'm using a body because our body can be compared to life in so many different ways. So when I started putting that effort in, my body started recognizing that I started putting more effort towards my goal. And you know what it did? What it started to do, it started to change. It started to change. So remember, these talks aren't about me changing you. These talks are about you changing you, right? Right? I did that backwards, right? Let me do it again. These talks aren't about me changing you. These talks are about you changing you. Yeah, I got the fingers down this time. Yeah, I got that. So I just wanted to hit y'all up with the special talk today. It's time to move forward. Don't let your past hold you back. And any closing notes, that's all I gotta say for you guys. Thank you. This has been Stu Radio on Radio No Radio. I'm out here. I'm over here collecting these cans right now. I got my little ensemble right now. Oh, you see what I'm wearing? Doing my thing. So I'll talk to you guys later. God bless. Love y'all.